All right, guys, fair warning. I'm trying something new here. It's actually, here, this is the time. 4:16 in the morning. So basically, I'm trying something new here. I wanted to do an initial reaction to the episode instead of, then sleeping on it and then the next day doing a review. I'm going to do kind of an initial reaction. So if I miss a couple things or I seem too much on one point or something like that, I apologize. It's 4 a.m. and I'm just super excited and I really wanted to talk about this episode. So the big elephant in the room, Ahsoka freaking Tano is back. I can't even express how happy I am. This show really kind of took my childhood and put it into a reality. Never would have thought I'd really be seeing my childhood characters in a live action show and being in such a prominent position in Star Wars. But I would like to thank, everyone on The Mandalorian for creating what you're doing and for Clone Wars Rebels. If somehow this video got to you guys, thank you. Anyways, now let's get to the cool parts. The opening shot with Ahsoka, by the way, her blades look fantastic. And also her design, it's freaking amazing. I was kind of worried about what she would look like / sound, but throughout the entire episode, it looked fantastic. The lightsabers, the outfit. Her cloak actually looks like the one from the end of the Clone Wars Season 7, which is interesting. I was kind of expecting more of the white, Ahsoka the white from the end of Rebels, but I kind of like this cloak. Also, the rumors were actually true again. Ahsoka's played by Rosario Dawson. Now, I think she absolutely killed it. I know she's been meaning to play Ahsoka. She's all over social media for the past, 3 or 4 years. She's been begging to play Ahsoka, and I really, really think she fits the role, and I'm super excited to see it, obviously, more Ahsoka. Now, I'm not really going to cover the plot points necessarily of this episode, because I'm just going to talk about the meat of the episode. Now, Mando goes to this creepy town. By the way, Corvus looks freaking epic. Mega Fallout Chernobyl vibes. Super cool. But Mando's basically hired for a Beskar staff, which he ends up getting, which is fucking epic. To kill Ahsoka, basically, he was going to get the staff, but he ends up getting it later. Doesn't matter. Goes to Ahsoka. They had this, little fight, and he's like, oh, Bo-Katan sent me. And she's like, good. I hope it's about this child. And, it cuts to this, campfire, but it's a lantern. And Baby Yoda sitting there with Ahsoka, and they're talking or whatever, and then Mando's summoned, And then she explains the past of the child. So the child actually is from the Clone Wars era. Baby Yoda was actually at the Jedi Temple. Baby Yoda also was going to be trained by multiple Jedi, but ended up not working out because more near the end of the Clone Wars. And we all know what happens at the end of the Clone Wars. And basically, someone smuggled him out of the Jedi Temple. We don't know who yet. Hopefully, we get an answer to that. I'm really curious to that story. That would be kind of a cool flashback episode, kind of. Anyways, other than the big Ahsoka bombshell, we get a freaking Baby Yoda name drop. Now, before we get into any further mindfuckeries, I think they honestly played too much on us. I was standing there with my mouth open. I'm crying. I don't even know how to react to this entire episode. I'm still in awe. It's 4:30 a.m. I don't know what to do. Anyways, the child's name is Grogu. I honestly never expected this episode to even have the potential of a name drop for Baby Yoda. But this is, I don't even know how to react to it. Grogu. That's such a badass name. I'm going to change my name to Grogu on every potential name changer thing I can do. Discord, Xbox, PlayStation, you name it. Anyways, Ahsoka keeps mentioning, to Mando about his powers. He's suppressing them, and then he shows off his skills, and he's still got it. And Ahsoka's like, I don't want to train him. I don't want to train him. I've seen what, anger and attachment does to a person, and I liked it. I'm not sure if it played Anakin's theme at all, but I'm gonna rewatch it after this and kind of see that. But it was obviously referencing Anakin. But at the beginning of this episode, Ahsoka has a problem because she's looking for someone. We don't know who yet, but we learn at the end of the episode, and I'll tell you here in a second. So Din Djarin was like, hey, I'll help you with your issue if you train Grogu. It's still weird using Grogu. I'm just letting you guys know. So if I slip in a Baby Yoda or the child or the foundling, I apologize. So basically, they go into the town in this epic, battle scene, and she's using her lightsabers, Ahsoka is. But there's these scenes where the soldiers are going through these corridors and these street alleys. It literally, I got such Arkham Batman vibes. Ahsoka literally is Space Batman. I can't even express how awesome Ahsoka looks, and her sabers look even better. There's something about white sabers that are just so perfect. And honestly, I thought the voice was going to bother me a little bit with Ahsoka, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was actually just, it was normal. It didn't seem pressured or pushed. It was very calm and reserved, kind of like how Ahsoka was in season 7 of the Clone Wars, and how she is in Rebels. Older and wiser. I really like the take on the character, and I just want to see more of her. So we get to the end. Ahsoka had 1v1s the person who had the staff, who offered, you know, Din Djarin to kill Ahsoka for the staff. You know, it's pure Beskar, by the way. I forgot to mention that. They fight. Ahsoka obviously beats this woman, and she says, "Where is your master? Now where's your master?" Holds it at this woman's throat. And then, and this, guys, this is where, you know, when I tell you guys you need to watch Rebels, or you need to watch this, do that, read up on this, you know, like this character, learn about this. So a huge antagonist in Star Wars Rebels is this, you know, little small character. He goes by the name as Grand Admiral Thrawn. Yes, Ahsoka is looking for Grand Admiral Thrawn. So this freaking opens up a can of freaking worms. Because now this tells me, did we find Ezra yet? Where the hell is Ezra? Maybe Ahsoka's trying to look for Ezra. Or maybe Ezra's already found and he's off somewhere else. Basically, adding Grand Admiral Thrawn to the game opens up even more possibilities of awesomeness that we can have in this freaking amazing show. And also, please watch Star Wars Rebels. Please, 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 please. And it cuts away. We don't know what the lady says or anything like that. Then they go back to, you know, the ship, and then she's like, "Oh, I can't train him." And Din's like, "What the hell, man? I thought you were gonna train him." And she's like, "Nah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I apologize." He receives the staff, pure Beskar staff. So Din Djarin has a staff, which I want to see him use right now. I can't... This, honestly, this whole show feels like a video game. It's literally quest lines, and you start getting, like, items. I freaking love it. Kind of reminds me of KOTOR or something like that. I honestly think this is epic. So Ahsoka basically tells Din Djarin then he needs to go to the planet Tython. So if you don't know what Tython is, it literally is the planet to where Force users harnessed the Force and created the Jedi. Not the Jedi Order, the Jedi. So basically she tasks Grogu to sit on this top perch on this stone and kind of pick his own path. She also said some Jedi may detect that Force abilities and might track him down and try to find him, which opens up Ezra, Luke, Cal Kestis, and whoever they want, really. This show is one of the best things to happen ever. This is a Rebel sequel, Clone Wars characters in it as well. I don't even know what to say. But it also feels original. I really love this show so damn much. I hope I covered everything. If I missed something, let me know in the comments and I'll interact with you. We'll have a good time there. All my social medias will be in the description below. I post on Instagram every single day. So if you like Star Wars and you want to see it every day, follow me on the Instagram. Also, I Twitch stream mostly every day. I've been kind of slacking because of the Thanksgiving week, but I'm going to get back on track on that. So if you want to watch video games and me play them and talk about Star Wars, follow me on Twitch, Parzival68, also in the description of this video. Now that's everything, guys. Thanks for watching, and honestly, I cannot wait to see what happens next week. Thank you guys for watching, and may the Force be with you always.